It's Andrew Shakin Showtime on YouTube. And my gosh, people really cannot believe your controversial topics like feminism, Andrew.
Well, you know, this is a show, Neil Haley. You're like me. We are working together to hit the road. And if the road's a bump, if the road is something that people don't like so much, well, that's okay. Sometimes honest truth is something a lot of people don't like particularly. No,
Exactly. No, absolutely agree with you. And
I know.
they
Too
don't
bad.
they can't handle the truth, Andrew. They can't handle the truth at all. So
Well,
what is our topic
the
today?
topic today is I'm going to take a look. We claim to be a Christian country. I think we have for some time. Now, of
Yes.
course, things are changing. That claim has sort of been, downsized. But
No.
for many people, we have a Christian country. I'm not so sure about that. I want to talk about that. Why, in fact, we may not. Okay, so let's go.
All right. So if you say we have a Christian country, we had a
Some
Christian
people
country.
say that.
I say 8 years ago we had 8 years ago we had a Christian country.
Well, we did in a sense, but in other ways, I don't think we do. But let me talk about it, okay?
Mhm.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about American culture. I love this country, guys. I think it's a great culture. People have the best chance here of anywhere in the world, no doubt. But there are aspects of American culture that are good and also not so good. I wrote this book, ladies and gentlemen, called Essays on Faith, Culture, Essays on Politics, Faith, Politics, Culture, Philosophy. And I handle this chapter on American culture. So let me say the positive thing about American culture. Uh, and Americans are, we don't really stress or push class divisions in America. People are pretty much accepted at their own valuation. And I think that's good.
Yes.
A society with less class demarcations is a better society. And I think American society, we exhibit a kind of a, let me put it this way, kind of a social equality, uh, and without overt class distinctions. In fact, a poor person, realistically, a poor person is not treated the same. If a poor person walks into a restaurant and does not have the money to pay, it's going to be too bad. He's going to be put out. So, in a sense, yes, poor people are treated the same, but in a sense, they're not.
Right.
Really, realistically. Well, I think there is a facade in the United States of a certain social equality. You don't think so?
Right.
Not, it's not. I don't think people. I don't know if it's real. I have to say that, but it's a facade, and we accept in our country, and this is a good thing, other races and cultures and religions, and we don't really push people to the side. We accept them, and most people are given a form of sort of treated politely, and maybe a little better, and that's our culture. And it's we have, and I think it stems from this. This is a good part of our culture, and it is a Christian aspect of our culture,
Right.
but it doesn't stem from Christianity. It stems from our democratic system of political equality. As I said to you, Neil, previously, political equality doesn't equal actual equality. We do
Right.
have a system where a poor person and the rich person gets the same vote. But on the other hand, let me point out certain aspects of our country. I don't think we are a Christian country in certain respects, and never have been, really. Let me put it this way, guys. United States pushes people having money. We are a society based on greed and money and avarice. And we respect, I hate to say it, the people who get respect in our society. You think it's true? You know, the ones who have a lot of money.
Right.
No,
That's true. Yeah.
these are the people. And whether they deserve it, I don't know. I mean, because a person happens to have a lot of money doesn't mean they deserve a lot of consideration or respect. But in fact, our society, and this is a non Christian position, does really stress and admire, if not
But
admire, people of wealth.
it's the biggest thing. If you're
It is
looking
the
at
biggest
even
thing.
in Christianity, Christian churches look at the wealthiest as the people that are the donors, and they're
Yes,
the
they
ones
do.
that they really kind of kowtow to.
Well, that's true, actually. But our entire society is permeated with the position which really we really respect wealth and money, which means we respect power. That's really what money equals, doesn't it?
Yes.
And so I'm sure I agree
Power and
with it.
money is what makes the world go around. And it's hard to live as a Christian and focus on
They
power and
do,
money.
but that is true. That is the issue, I think, with the facade, which meant some people, I think some people have maintained this. I don't think it's true that we were a Christian society. Obviously, we're not. I mean, come on.
So, what
If you have
country
a
in the world is a Christian country?
right, but that is our values are financial
The financial.
in the United States. That's what moves. That's what they want. People want to make money. But Jesus says different things about that
Right.
that
So,
we
what
have to
society in the
understand.
world is a Christian nation?
He says the poor are blessed. He was accused of, he chose fishermen and a tax collector, frankly, the underclass as his companions. He was said of him that who is this man that eats with publicans and sinners? He ran with the wrong crowd. Okay, he died on a cross, executed as a criminal. This is a man who did not really endorse wealth as the criterion. He didn't.
No.
He really didn't. And in fact, the Catholic Church, let me put it this way, you're a Catholic, name.
Right.
You're a Catholic?
Yes.
You remember the Catholic Church, right?
Yes.
You know the Catholic Church has many monastic orders. Don't they all take a vow of poverty?
Yes.
I'm asking you.
They do. Yes, they do.
The orders, the
Yes, they
religious
do.
orders take a vow of
Yes.
poverty, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yes.
And that they do that because they are following the example of Christ, correct?
Correct. But what
Yeah.
are the lay people supposed to do?
Correct. But Jesus definitely doesn't take the position that wealth is the yardstick. You know he doesn't.
No.
He really doesn't. He takes a different position. And in our country, do you believe people go along with that?
No.
They don't.
Not at all.
So you think people, why is it in the United States that there's such a hang up on money?
I think it's a hang up of money because you're treated differently if you have money.
Yes, but that treatment isn't
You are-
real.
you-
It's just because you have
get,
some money.
you get the more
Yeah.
opportunities you get. You look as a success versus somebody that doesn't have money, has no success at all.
Do you believe those people look down on the people that have money? They are, aren't they?
Yes, they
They
are.
really are. And also, the people that do not have money, as you say, if you have money and you go to a restaurant, you will get better treatment. If you have money and you go to a certain kind of hotel, you will get better treatment.
That's correct.
No?
Yes.
So what does that say about our system? Something wrong, isn't there?
So we're not.
I should.
Then we're not a Christian nation.
I don't think so.
Who in the world is Christian? What country in
Well,
the world?
there's a few maybe here and there. It's an individual basis. I wouldn't know. But obviously, when a country adopts a mode that money is the measure, and that's all. But there's another thing about American society that to me is non-Christian. That not only that is non-Christian, I don't like it. One of these things, you know, it's true. Look at People magazine. Look at Esquire. What do you see on those covers? Celebrities, right?
Right.
What are celebrities? You tell me. What are celebrities? People who have a lot of money?
The influence of money. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, why should someone who is a celebrity get particular concern? Because they look good?
Correct.
So really,
popular.
what?
Yeah. They're popular. All those things, Andrew.
What does that mean? Nothing.
Nothing. Popularity means nothing in that. Yes, sir.
You believe that being popular is, what does it mean? It's basically a function.
Influence changes your life. Influence and
But
power.
it's a
can bring
function of
leads to
those
money.
people having money.
The
That's how they
influence and
get to
power
be
leads to money.
celebrities. Yeah.
influence and power leads to money, and that then people, based on the circumstances they're in their lives, if people want to have more money, and there's a very short amount of people that don't see power and influence as an important thing in life, but there are many people.
What do you think about celebrities in this country? There's a big emphasis in the United States on being a celebrity.
Well, that's just
What's
because of
that
the
all
well
about?
known.
What's that all about?
It's well
What
known.
is it?
And
What?
so the church has to do a better job of living poverty and teaching people up that it's okay not to have lots as long as you have love and a good
But
family.
isn't being a celebrity really phony? Isn't it really phony?
It's phony in certain ways, but again, it just all depends on what you define as a celebrity. But I think ultimately, Andrew, to finish up this program, if we a Christian nation, based on your definition,
I want to ask you one question. I got one question for you, Neil. You're an intelligent person. I want to know the answer. Why is it that every person you see on TV, in the movies, on People Magazine, on Esquire, every single person you see portrayed is good looking, young, and fantastically well dressed?
because it
Why
sells,
is that?
it sells.
Because they look good?
No, people want to be that. Now, ultimately, at the end of the day, the reason there are celebrities, the reason there are people, money, influence, and power and wealth, is because people. Then it's only a few people. Is because they are attracted to it. That's it. All right, Andrew.
Do they
Shaq-
deserve that consideration particularly? I want to know that, Neil. Do
No,
these
no, they don't
people,
deserve it.
these
But it's
so-called
what
wealthy
leads to
people,
particular happiness, if there is any happiness in this COVID-19 world. Okay, shackandShow.com for more
do you
information.
believe? Would you judge a person? Would you judge a person because they're poor and look down on
No,
them? Come on,
no.
the
But
day could come when you could be poor,
you can be poor in seconds. Right. ShackandShow.com for more information.
right?
Uh,
The day may come when you and I get poor.
exactly. It could happen tomorrow.
I say this to this audience: the day may come, ladies and gentlemen, when you will be poor. What are
Exactly.
you going to say to yourself? Look down on yourself? I
No.
hope not.
ShackandShow.com.
Okay.
Good talk to you, Andrew. And
All right, Neil.
that was a great YouTube show. Take care.